This is probably one of the most annoying jobs when pre-flighting a Cirrus. There's a little disc on here that tells you if the brakes have overheated in the past, which is very useful, don't get me wrong, it's a great feature. But you've got to get down here to fine on days like this, but when it's raining, this sucks. Even the mats of SR22, I never noticed that last time. We're back inside Kilo Juliet November again, the Cirrus SR22. It's a beautiful, gorgeous, grey, blanketed in clouds kind of rubbish day, which is actually a really good thing because I wanted to do an instrument flying practice flight with my instructor Mike, who's going to be hopping on board soon. And the last thing you want on an IFR practice flight is blue skies. You want clouds, so this is good. The cloud base here at Moorabbin is about 2,000 feet today, and our flight takes us from Moorabbin to Avalon at 3,000 feet. So guaranteed some instrument meteorological conditions, but real instrument experience, you can't beat it. So these clouds today, perfect. We just need to get Kilo Juliet November ready, pre-flighted, and then we'll go. I think they put the wrong sticker on. Had a comment last time about the oil in this SR22. I mentioned that this was a 12 quarts tank, and someone said that the SR22 doesn't have a 12 quarts tank. Just for the interest of education and information. So other Cirrus aircraft, yeah, they do have smaller oil tanks, but this one, and there's a note in the pilot's operating handbook, does have a bigger oil tank. And as we all know, despite what people say, the size of your oil tank does matter.
Moorabbin Tower, Kilo Juliet November is ready, holding point Alpha 8 via Sami.
Kilo Juliet November, Moorabbin Tower. The tailwind is now 9 knots, southerly at 11 knots of wind, acceptable for your departure?
Let's go different runway, I think. Negative, we're going to need to go on the other runway, Kilo Juliet November.
Kilo Juliet November, enter runway 35 left and backtrack, report ready for departure of 17 right.
Enter 35 left and backtrack and we'll report ready, Kilo Juliet November. Kilo Juliet November is ready.
Kilo Juliet November, report passing 2000, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Kilo Juliet November. Power. Engine temps and pressures agreed.
Light up, short delay.
Tail speed's increasing. 70 knots. Kilo Juliet November passing 1,500.
Juliet November, thanks. Disregard the 2000 report. G'day.
Kilo Juliet November, g'day. November departures, Kilo Juliet November passing 2,600, climbing 3,000.
Juliet November, g'day. Departures, you're identified. Maintain 3,000.
Maintain 3,000, Kilo Juliet November. Avalon approach, Kilo Juliet November, heading 275, maintaining 3,000 in cloud.
Kilo Juliet November, Avalon approach, g'day. Continue the heading vectors for the ILS. And for information, there is VFR traffic. Helicopter Polyair 35 is currently operating in the Little River Aerodrome area, which is about 7 miles just to the west of the centreline, not above 500 feet AGL.
Copy the traffic and continue the heading, Kilo Juliet November.
Kilo Juliet November, turn left heading 250.
Left 250, Kilo Juliet November.
Kilo Juliet November, return that left now heading 200. Your position's a mile to the left of the localizer. Make pilot intercept from that heading. Cleared ILS, runway 18 approach. Report established.
Left 200, cleared ILS 18, Kilo Juliet November.
man.
Kilo Juliet November, understand you for the VOR approach after this approach, and would you be ready to go straight into the approach with vectors to position?
A firm, that'd be great. Kilo Juliet November.
November, expect vectors for the positioning for the 18 VOR approach on completion of the PMA.
Vectors for the 18 VOR, Kilo Juliet November, thanks. So it's 7, just so I've got this right, it's 7 miles, we want 1880. Yep. Alright, so we're coming up to 7, and we're 2,000. That's 7 miles, so we're about just under 100 above.
Oh, look at that. That is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Sure is.
That is really rugged.
That was around 1,800 we came out, in case he asks. So 6 miles to run, 156 6 miles. So yeah, that's only about 40 feet out. That's really good.
No shoots
runway in sight. So if we were landing, we could do pre-landing checks. There is a bit more wind here actually than Moorabbin, a little bit from our right.
Yeah, just looking at that.
So plus 500 for 290.
290.
400 for 290. 300. Runways in sight, but we'll go missed here. So full power, autopilot disengage.
Autopilot disengage.
Kilo Juliet November in the missed approach.
Kilo Juliet November. Kilo Juliet November, cancel published missed approach, turn left heading 130, just be a short time on the southeasterly heading and then expect a right turn to position back overhead to VOR for the VOR approach.
Copy that, and left 130, Kilo Juliet November.
Juliet November, turn right, I say again right, heading 360.
Right, 360, Kilo Juliet November.
Kilo Juliet November, position now 5 miles south of Avalon, resume notification, track direct to the VOR, and after passing overhead to VOR, cleared VOR, runway 18 approach.
Track direct VOR and cleared VOR 18 approach, Kilo Juliet November. So that's coming in now, so I can start a descent as well. Well, because we're busy at the moment, let's stay at 3,000, just get on track. It's going to be a left turn at 8 miles from the VOR, so we're at 5 miles at the moment, but we can descend to not below 2,000.
There's our 8 miles, so we can start our turn.
And I'll descend. So that's VS and out, because it's set up here now.
Could you land on that?
Stay firm.
Beautiful.
Alright.
Kilo Juliet November, the minimum exit the published missed approach and climb to non-standard 2000.
Published missed approach and non-standard 2000, Kilo Juliet November. So holding at 520 over the 8 and then approach. So autopilot disconnect, power. Kilo Juliet November in the missed approach, maintaining 2000.
Kilo Juliet November, thanks.
And look at that, cloud surfing. Oh, don't you love that?
So 300 feet stable approach. Moorabbin ground, Kilo Juliet November on Alpha 5, request taxi to main apron.
Kilo Juliet November, taxi apron.
Taxi open, Kilo Juliet November.
Okay, all done. That's back in. Thank you for flying along with me again. Now, coming up next on the channel is the start of my brand new series, which I'm really excited to share with you. Of course, I'm heading to the Sun and Fun Fly-In in Florida. In fact, by the time you watch this video, I might already be on the way and the videos are going to start coming out. I'll be shooting daily vlogs down there, so you're going to get as much of the action as I can possibly get to you on this channel. Plus, if you guys want me to, just let me know in the comments below. I was going to do some live streaming whilst I'm down there as well. Otherwise, if you're not subscribed, make sure you are. Click on that subscribe button and click the little bell next to it so you get notifications from YouTube when there's a new flying and travel video coming out on the channel. All right, thanks for watching. Time for me to go. We've got to get the camera, of course, and leave the door wide open as well.